Hello there, and welcome to day number 88 on the Road to 2000 ELO Rapid Series. We're playing with the white pieces here, and we're playing against the French defense, against an 1806. If we win this, we'll probably end up at 1800, and I did not play what I usually play against the French, so we're going into unfamiliar territory. I usually go with a Tarrasch defense, but I mean, we'll play in a way that makes sense, I think. We're just going to get our knights out. It's probably equal right now, but just got to make sure that everything stays defended here. We can probably play bishop d2 to make sure that our pawns don't get doubled and to get away from this pin. We're now attacking the pawn on d5. We can even kick out the bishop now and maybe prepare castling after bishop e2 here. So, yeah, we can just castle kingside. Get a rook in the center, and it's going to be an equal game of chess from what it looks like. Off first glance, I could play bishop g5 here potentially, but then it just gets kicked out. So maybe we can make that a stronger threat. Let's center our rook first. Get a bishop onto maybe here and then here. How about that? Bishop g5, they play h6. So this doubles our pawns. I don't love it. We can maybe play. Let's think. Knight h4 is worth considering. Hitting the bishop, asking it where it's going. We might as well play knight h4. This pawn's not being attacked right now. It just sends the bishop backwards. And that also allows us to maybe play the moves. I would love to play this. I just don't want to double my pawns on the d file. So right here, the bishop slides back. I'm not too sure. Maybe we go forward again. I feel like I'm not thinking straight here. Bishop here, pawn up, knight here, maybe worth considering. So let's start with this. I assume h6 is going to come in. Afterwards, I'm trying to think about knight h4 as a possible move. And they could maybe snatch a pawn. And afterwards, they'd win the bishop. But I don't know. I think that wouldn't be that bad for me, all things considered. Okay, this really limits this light square bishop. So playing knight h4 forces this. Well, it doesn't force this. But I like the look of it. Let's give it a go. I don't see how you punish this. Pawn's not under any threat on d4. The queen's looking at it anyways. Gonna ask the bishop where it's going. It's probably gonna go back here. In which case, yeah, we're closing off the rook, which is a good thing. You can maybe even get a bishop pointed towards h7. And maybe bishop takes, and we can bring our queen in as well. So that's potentially worth considering. Let's go for this. If h6, we probably just take. Or maybe we just slide back. Sliding back would be problematic, because after this knight moves out of the way, our knight on h4 would be hanging. Wow. Okay. So queen h5 doesn't actually threaten anything just yet, because the knight can always take back. But they're letting us get a lot of play here. I don't know about this. I guess queen here, there's also bishop there, and then I would just lose a queen. Let's not do that. Bishop takes, knight takes back. Okay, I'm not too sure what we're trying to do here. I can go queen f3. If bishop here, I just slide my queen. Oh, I can't slide my queen. Well, my queen's under a lot of pressure, actually. Quite a lot of pressure. Let's play queen d2. Let's play queen d2. The rationale is that this is no longer going to be a threat. I don't want to have to play f3. Because, yeah, if I kept my queen here, I mean, this, I think, would just win a queen. Crazy enough. Okay. I completely missed that. And there you go. I'm playing really badly today. Do I slide my king onto h1 or f1 is the question. Feels safer on f1. I don't know. I gotta think quicker here. I guess we'll go on to h1 because now we're gonna threaten, I think, g3. In which case they'd have to sacrifice the bishop, and then this comes in with a lot of threats. A lot of threats. So we'll see. Yeah, g3 is a move we're threatening here. They're gonna have to send their bishop backwards. Probably. Yep. Okay. What are we trying to do here? I feel like I'm playing so badly. We can maybe go bishop h6 if they take. I mean, that doesn't feel like a tactic that actually amounts to anything. Potentially bishop takes, knight takes, queen here, just ramping up threats. I would love to bring a rook onto one of these squares. These bishops are so strong, though. I might have to just push some pawns. Let's push. I mean, the idea is that this light square bishop on e6 is going to be trapped if we're able to get f5 in. They can play that move, yeah. In which case, I just take... Oh, no, I can't take. Well, I can take this pawn. And then play f5. And now we have some play. Because the king is completely open. We're winning a... Well, we're not winning a piece. What? I really thought we were winning... Well, we're winning a piece still. This doesn't feel like it stops anything. Question is, where do I go? I'm probably going to go f2. Oh no, queen f2 allows this. So here, maybe? Yeah, let's go this way. Queen f2 would have allowed bishop g3. I mean, bishop g3 is still able to be played. What am I doing? Yeah, okay. You can take, they'll take. I'm not sure what's going on. At least we're threatening. Second knight. Then they take and they win the game. So let's go like this. We're threatening rook takes, queen g4, but the problem is knight takes back, and that's not good. Okay. Bishop here. I don't know. I'm playing moves quickly now. Not much thought. This is very tactically heavy. What a weird situation. Okay. Go here. We can attack the bishop. Oh, it's just gonna go back. Okay, we'll just take the exchange. We probably should. And gotta come up with something here. Attack the bishop. It's gonna go to g5. Oh, it's not. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go here, threaten mate. They can trade the queens though. They were threatening mate themselves too. But yeah, this is completely lost. I'm technically only down 2 points of material, which is surprising enough. Let's send in another rook. We might as well. Right now, the knight's pinned to the bishop. Worth considering. We can get our knight in somehow. Knight a4, knight c5, maybe? Okay, what's this? We can take here first, no? Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Yeah. Silly. Okay, well, we tried. What a weird game of chess. Does it show that I've been playing a lot of bullet? It probably does. Four pawns to 5. See if we can be tricky with our knight, but in theory, this should just be completely winning for black, of course. Okay, send the knight backwards. All right. Yeah, whatever. I'm done. I don't feel like playing today. I just straight up didn't feel like playing. But it is what it is. Yeah, we'll take a look at the analysis. Okay, so looking at the game, we played against the French defense with e6, and here I don't know why I decided to take on d5. It's not what I usually play. I've been playing, I will admit, too many bullet games today, and I think that I just played a move without really thinking, because that's what you do when you play bullet. So I just took on d5, and as you can see, that makes the position pretty much equal already out of the opening. But it's not bad at all, by any means. So we're playing a game that's relatively equal here. A3 is fine. Rook e8 check is just met with bishop e2, and we castle. And, you know, black's already slightly better out of the opening, but that's not why I lost. So let's proceed to find out exactly why that happened. They develop a bishop onto f5. Here I really wanted to play something like bishop d3, but I couldn't right away. So I decided to go bishop g5 here, allowing bishop d3 later on. And here I should have gone bishop d3. I don't know why I didn't, but instead I was like, okay, let's just kick the bishop back onto e6 and mount some pressure on my opponent's king side. And I did that by going bishop d3, eyeing the h7 square. And here, after queen c7, for whatever reason, I just ignored the fact that h2 was now undefended. And yeah, here I'm already worse by a lot. Taking the pawn on h2. King h1 is the right response, but after they slide the bishop back, just down a pawn, my king is super unsafe. And there's not really much that can be done from here. I tried being a little fancy with this f4, f5 idea, but the thing is, if they play h6, that locks in my own bishop, and we decided to go for this. And now bishop f4 is the best move, and it's the only move that like is convincingly winning. Actually, bishop g3 is also fine, apparently, which hits the rook and knight right away. But yeah, so we'd move the queen back onto d1. If I went to f2, bishop g3 was coming. If I went here, they can actually take this pawn with an attack on the queen. So I chose the right square, but at the same time, I mean, this is just crushing. Yeah, not really much else to see here. I don't think. I think my opponent did a great job of not letting me get any chances of coming back into the game. I tried going for something here, thinking that okay, now if bishop takes back, then at least I, win a rook or something like that. I just missed that the knight can take back. I'm playing bullet tactics. Like it's not good. I'm thinking that there's a lot of things that I'm not doing right. And one of those things that I will say I think today made a huge difference is like last night I slept at like 3 in the morning. And I've been feeling out of it today. So I didn't even really want to play a rapid game, but I'm playing them every day, and I think I gotta like just take care of myself a little bit more. And it's okay, wins, losses on any given day, that's fine. It doesn't matter too much, but I want to make sure that I'm at least making the active efforts necessary to improve. And here today is a sign of what happens if I don't do that. So we'll see if we can, stay on the right track. Thanks for watching though, regardless. I hope you enjoyed the game. I mean, it was an interesting game. It's fun playing an opening I'm not familiar with. I will say, like, I just usually like these games. They go into very specific ideas because I typically know exactly what I'm playing. This time around, I was just trying to make moves that made sense, and it worked out for a little bit. And then I pushed a little too much. But yeah, hopefully learning experience, growing experience, and we'll see whether or not that pays off in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.